All right, we are here with head coach Jason Zimmerman and seniors Jair and Ben Pearce following the Eagles' Sweet 16 win over Yeshiva Friday afternoon. Coach, heading to the Elite Eight back-to-back years, opening statement.
Yeah, we haven't really thought about that yet. It was a great game, right? Elliot does a heck of a job with his team. They are very well coached. They're disciplined. They're hard to guard. We knew it was going to be that way, and it turned out every bit of that. I don't think the score is even close to as competitive as the game was, for sure. If you look at the final score, it was every bit a Sweet 16 game, and we're very fortunate to get a win, and very proud of our guys for sure. So, I thought we just had great stand power, right? Obviously, we started off the game exactly how we wanted to. I thought we did a great job this week of prep. The guys were really locked in prep all week. Coming off the game we had last week, I thought that was going to be difficult, and it wasn't at all. And it's a tribute to these two guys and Tyson and Johnny. Guys were ready to learn and listen and execute, and they had their ideas of what we need to do, and they were right on point, and really excited about the opportunity to keep coaching these guys. I think I said it last week, is I just want to coach them as long as I possibly can. So that's probably the most excited that I am about, is that I can coach them another week.
Ben, Jair, you guys took the lead from the start, never let it go. What was kind of like that opening, 19-4 run to kind of open up the game, kind of set the atmosphere going for the game?
Obviously, we was definitely happy, and that's what we wanted to do, like Coach G said. But we always taught that it's 40 minutes, right? So BP was making sure to remind us, like, every round, right? We split up into rounds, and so after that immediate timeout was 0-0 again, and we got to approach with the right mentality. And we know this team's good. They made it. We know they belong here this far in the playoffs, and so we got to understand the type of team we're playing against, and they really showed just that. And so even though it was like a lot of momentum, we still understood the mission, and we continue to stay focused.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes a little bit to settle in, and I think that's probably what happened to them a little bit. Where we've had a ton of starts like that ourselves. But it was good. It's always good to get out on a start like that. But we knew, like they both said, it's a full 40-minute game. And even though I think it was like 19-4, that doesn't feel like a huge margin when you're playing a really good team that can score really fast. And so, we just knew we had to stay locked in for the whole game.
Coach Lee, David Jones, Urban Media today. Going to the Elite Eight, what does this mean for Emory again?
Well, you never take it for granted, and we were able to do it last year. It means a lot. That's what we strive to do, and there's a lot of good teams out there, and to be able to go 2 years in a row. I just want it for these guys. We have our alumni base, our program, from all the way from the 90s till now. Guys texting, calling here. It just means a lot. Guys following us from here, following us online. It's a special achievement, and it's really hard to do. And to do it twice in a row, it's a tribute to these guys for sure.
Jair, Ben, what's the message in the locker room? I know it's celebrate time. You guys are going to the Elite Eight, but is it celebrate or is it time to lock in already?
Definitely. Like for the day, we're going to celebrate, right? It takes a lot of work, and not a lot of teams have this honor and this opportunity. And so we're definitely going to enjoy that, and that's part of the process. That's part of the journey. We put in all the hard work, really since last year, and when we lost in the Elite Eight. Like we've been trying to get back to this moment, so we're really just going to enjoy that. But up into the next practice, and then when next practice, when Z comes in, and no more smiles, it's time to lock in. So that once we
I smile in practice.
He smiles, but definitely enjoyable for now, and then when it's time to prepare, lock in, be focused.
Okay, Army Corner from Managers Academy, but I know you guys had a pretty strong game plan coming into the game. Was there a time in the game where YU surprised you or made you think, hey, we need to switch something up?
12 is one of probably the best shot makers that I've played against since in my 4 years. And so anytime you're dealing with somebody who, you know, you mess up a coverage even a little bit, he's going to make the shot. And that's just the type of player he is. And that's, we tip our cap off to him. But we knew that it's tough. Like, he had, what, I think, like 43 points. But, you know, we were okay with that if that means we win how we won. And so, yeah, I think that's what I said.
I'd say we didn't necessarily change up, but we need to do better, right? Like, we need to make him make really hard shots. And I thought in the first half, he was 9 for 12 in the first half. I thought we gave him a couple where we lost him, right? You can't, I mean, how are we going to lose this guy, right? Like, how are we going to lose him, right? And so it wasn't necessarily a change up as much as like, hey, we got to be more disciplined and more locked into that. But yeah, he's a special dude now. He's a special player for sure.
Congratulations, Coach. Congratulations, guys. S.J. Tannenbaum from Max Live, the Yeshiva University Student-Run Broadcast Network. So, getting the chance to play a Sweet 16 game in your home gym, obviously a huge advantage. You're comfortable with the playing arena. Your home fans are here to support you. I want to know how that plays a factor in terms of giving you confidence playing at home in the March Madness tournament, when Yeshiva also has so many fans supporting them, coming from New York, coming from New Jersey, as well as fans all over the world, because of being the only Jewish team in the NCAA. So how does the advantage of playing on the home court, but also having all the Yeshiva fans come down here, play into your psyche in today's game?
I don't know if it was a home court, right? Like today, I mean, you know, it was a home court. Obviously, our fans are awesome. They've been great all year. To have that, so it's a 1 o'clock game, and we're kind of used to playing 1 o'clock. We play 2 o'clock on Sundays in the UAA, so we're kind of used to that. I actually like that, so we don't have to wait all day. I was actually excited, you know, because I wake up at 5:30, and then you don't have to wait till 7 to play. So we actually were happy about that, and we're excited about playing that. But the atmosphere in the gym at 11:30 was electric, right? I mean, people started coming in. We started doing our warm-ups, and it was just electric. And to see the following that you guys have is really special, right? And we've been blessed. We got a couple of Jewish guys on our team now. In my 19 years, I've had a ton of Jewish guys. Some of them are my best friends right now, right? And so that pride that comes from following Yeshiva with your crowd it helped us as well, right? Like, it helped us play better. I don't think it helped us win necessarily, but it helped us play better, because we like to talk about when there's energy in the gym, you can do two things. You can get like distracted, or you can narrow focus, right? And I thought we narrow focus, especially to start, right? I thought we narrow focus there for a while, and we played a really good game today. Like, I mean, we played a really good game. I was proud of our guys. A lot going on, but the energy was awesome. It was great to see the support of both teams. And of course, I have to give credit to our people too. We had a bunch of Emory people come out, and they were loud, and we're on spring break, right? So that's a tough one too. But yeah, great support. The gym was awesome. I actually looked up during the national anthem, and I happened to catch my wife's eye. I tried to, and you know, I was here 19 years ago. There were 4 people in the stands, right? It was my wife and my kids and everybody's parents, and that's about it, right? And we weren't in the NCAA tournament. And to have a game like that with your fan support, our fan support, I took a moment right before the national anthem, or while I was playing, to be like, wow, this is pretty special, right? I don't know if you guys want.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's like I said, like not too many, especially at this level, not too many games have this level of attendance, and whether they're all our fans or the other away fans, it's a playoff game. And so obviously, you know, we understand that we're at home, and obviously it's a blessing to still be at home and not to travel and stuff like that. But you know, once the ball goes in the air, it's just excitement to play against other team, and just compete your butt off.
Sure. And then one more question for you guys. Sure. You just won the Sweet 16. You're going on to the Elite 8 March Madness tournament, advancing in the tournament, going for a national championship. I just want to hear from each of you. What would your 10-year-old selves say reacting to what just happened here today? I'm going to ask the YU personnel the same question, but I want to hear from you guys first.
Man, it's special. I mean, like Coach mentioned, we were in the Elite 8 last year, and so it takes a lot to get back to this moment. But I don't even think my 10-year-old self really realizes how much work and how much goes into it. But I would say he's excited, like, to know that we have the opportunity to win something that means a lot for our fan base and our people and my family and Coach and Jay's family. It's a really big opportunity, and we just really want to make the most of it. So I would say, in a way, it's a dream come true.
Yeah, my 10-year-old self would be very excited just because the platform it is, you know. And what's at stake? Obviously, national championship, and I think that's what a lot of kids dream about, right? Just being in those moments, being in those big games, and so, you know, joy, excitement, and just motivation. You know, keep playing, play your butt off.
I say this a lot. If somebody, my 18-year-old, and when I was 18, when I was 10, if somebody said, "Hey, this is going to be your life," right? I'd sign it. Yep.
That's beautiful.
And because we built something that's we can be proud of, but it's the people, right? So, yes, this moment was very important, but the people, the relationships that I've got to have because of this, because of basketball, right? I just met Elliot because of basketball, right? And we had a great conversation. I got to know him, and but I get to coach these guys because of basketball. Like there's so many people I've met in my life because of basketball. And my 10-year-old self would say, "This is not real," right? Like everybody wants to play for the Lakers, right? Everybody wants to play for, you know, but the experience that you have and what you built is just, I would sign it right then, right? Yep, absolutely. Let's do it, right? Let's do it. And I'm old, so.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, can I just say too, we really appreciate the support that we got today. It's the first time Emory hosted a Sweet 16 game in the history of the program, history of the school. We just finished off, I think it's 14 and maybe 14 or 15 in a row at home. Our first undefeated season at home in my tenure here. And that has a great deal to do with our community support, fan support, student support. And I just want to say to everybody, thank you for supporting us all year in my career here, my time here. But thank you for this year for these guys. They deserved it. We really appreciate that. Thank you, and more to come.
Thank you.